one moment and darkness. These are one-punch knockouts when everything is decided in a split second.
Lo va a definir Chavez, una derecha más, y llegó la derecha, y se fue al piso el Masaudi, no va más, es knockout, es knockout.
On August 18th, 2002, the legendary James Toney scored an impressive victory over tough Jason Robinson. To Robinson's credit, he did not look like an easy target, offering a worthy resistance to his formidable opponent.
There's a right hand from Robinson that rocked Toney. I think Toney just got a little too...
But in the 7th round, James reminded why he was called lights out. Toney's perfect left hook knocked Robinson down. And he spent a long time recovering while sitting on the canvas.
As soon as James Toney got back to business, I believe this fight is over. It is. Well, that's a wake-up call.
When in late 2010, little-known Ukrainian Alexander Turchak confidently outboxed the more famous compatriot Vitaly Rusli. It was attributed to a bad evening for the favorite, scheduling an immediate rematch. On May 28, 2011, in the rematch of the Ukrainian light heavyweight, everything indeed fell into place. Turchak's wild left swing brutally knocked out Rusli in the first 3-minute round. On November 13, 2021, British boxer Kid Galahad defended his IBF title in the super bantamweight against former world champion Kiko Martinez from Spain.
Martinez landed an overhand right, so he's got to be careful, he's got to tuck that chin down, don't go back in straight lines.
The reigning champion was considered the clear favorite and effortlessly dominated the first 4 rounds.
Orthodox and southpaw stance, that's better movement, slipping over to the right.
However, in the 5th round, the Spanish veteran once again reminded everyone that a puncher always has a chance, sending his opponent into a heavy knockdown just before the bell.
Right from Kiko Martinez, and suddenly the man who said at 35
Galahad couldn't recover during the break, and at the beginning of the 6th round, Martinez brutally knocked him out with a perfect right punch.
Real right hand, and another one, and this time it is all over. 2 pinpoint right hands, one at the end of a round, at the beginning of a round, and the short reign of Kid Galahad as the featherweight champion is over. And all of those critics who said this man wasn't worthy of a title shot.
On July 21st, 2012, young Diego Chavez easily took the temporary WBA title in the light middleweight division from Ismail El Masaudi.
Chavez se fue al piso. 2, 3, 4.
In the 2nd round, Chavez hinted at the French veteran's lack of prospects, knocking him down and adding 2 more blows to the downed opponent. The referee chose to ignore the clear violation, allowing the fight to continue. Chavez wasted no time, delivering a powerful right-hand punch that resulted in a knockout shortly after the match resumed.
Lo va a definir Chavez, una derecha más, y llegó la derecha, y se fue al piso, va más, es knockout, es knockout. Nuevo campeón del mundo, intercategoría welter, Diego Chavez, knockout.
On April 17, 1982, Former world champion Matthew Saad Muhammad impressively overcame Peter McIntyre.
And in about his 10th fight, they throw a former champion. We always wonder, after so many wars, whether a former champion can come back. It was a brutal beating that he took by Braxton in the black trunks. Has a right hand cock. Look at it, right under his chin. Just off his chest. Perfect position. There. High on the head. And it's staggered. McIntyre's in trouble. That right hand that Saad Muhammad has used so
After a flawless right hand punch by Muhammad, his opponent spun gracefully and collapsed onto the ring floor, unable to continue the fight.
another right hand and so on.
It was incredibly spectacular.
Four, the count goes to Tony Perez, the referee. Sends Saad Muhammad to a neutral corner. 9. With about 30 seconds remaining in round 2, and with dramatic sudden.
On August 12, 2011, American fighter Danny Williams delighted fans with another spectacular victory.
You can see that he can get that uppercut in because he's doing the same thing over and over.
His opponent, Mexican journeyman Antonio Cervantes, tried his best to compete on equal terms with the favorite,
Left hand to the body from Williams.
Yeah, but it's just one.
but tasted the resilience of the canvas as early as the first round.
For that, not one shot.
Oh, and he scores right there.
In the fourth round, a brutal right hand from Williams put an emphatic end to an entertaining bout.
Hello. Boy, did he like that. And the fight is over. Steve Smoger wastes no time.
He put the jab behind it, then the right hand cashed in. It's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time.
On July 24, 2015, popular brawler and former world title contender Derek Chisora did not face any resistance from Georgian Becca Lobianidze.
We'll go to the furthest neutral corner.
A tentative step back to show us that he still has a viable future. in
The fight
heavyweight.
ended early in the first round.
Just with defeats against Dillian White, who's got his own big fight coming up against Anthony Joshua in September.
When the Brit delivered a powerful right-hand punch over the top.
Otto Valid in Sweden. And now I think he's lost to Derek Chisora as well. Tear up the notes, because I think that's it. Good night. And it's all over. First big shot. And Lobianidze may well have looked at him with trepidation, because the first big right hand he took. Good night.
Well, that's one of Derek's favourite punches, that big, long overhand right. He usually hits with the fingers, let's be honest, but that time it looked like he turned his wrist.
Felix Trinidad is rightfully considered one of the most formidable punchers in boxing history. On April 3, 1998, the idol of Puerto Rican fans once again demonstrated the intimidating power of his fists, defending the IBF junior middleweight title against Congolese boxer Eder Zulu.
Shot to the ribs by Trinidad. A minute to go in the fourth.
That's a paralyzing blow to the side.
Left uppercuts to the body by Trinidad. He's showing his entire repertoire.
In the fourth round, Trinidad's signature left hook sent the challenger into a knockout.
One stunned him, and down goes Zulu. Flat on his back.
That's it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. He ain't getting
After such a brutal fiasco, Zulu ended his professional boxing career.
This place is going crazy.
On February 17, 2006, former world champion Kevin Kelly decisively defeated the former multiple-time contender from Mexico, Juan Carlos Ramirez.
Le dice que cabezazo en 28 cuartos, no le jale la nuca, entonces no va a haber problema. Kelly ya de Flushing Meadows, New York. Y ahí viene su apodo, Flushing Flash. Cuando comenzó en los años 80, en el 88 era un boxeador sumamente rápido.
The fight was concluded by Kelly's powerful right-hand punch, putting an emphatic end to their confrontation. The meeting dated August 31st, 2013, between Ilunga Makabu and Eric Fields ended brightly.
There, Fields is using.
The bout turned out to be spectacular, and both guys managed to shake each other with heavy blows in turn.
There's a bloody nose now, thanks to Makabu's right uppercut. Makabu needs to pick up the pace, as I said, from the first round to move to his right. And he needs to stop banging that body.
The most successful that evening was the African boxer, brutally knocking out the American in the 5th round with a perfect left blow.
Big left hand from Junior Makabu. Junior Makabu is going to knock him out. And it's all over.
On September 28, 2007, Daniel De Leon faced off against Colombian Ronaldo Lopez.
Y todo se lo comió Reinaldo Lopez. Qué corazón, qué forma de seguir en el combate de Reinaldo.
From the very beginning of the fight, De Leon established his dominance. And in the 5th round, Daniel's perfect straight left put an end to the unequal contest.
Mandando a la lona de una manera fulminante. Toney todavía va a venir una más. La mano derecha de López completamente abajo. Y esa le decía buenas noches, señores. Vamos a ver aquí. Levanta la mano, pero
On January 11, 2013, popular American brawler John Molina Jr. won a striking victory over tough compatriot Danny Williams. Despite his far from athletic physique, Eric Butterbean Ash always knew how to put on a show in the ring.
He has against other foes that they'll never have, they won't get. You know, he has so much, he's going to have the advantage. He's 330 pounds. You're going to feel that way.
On May 8, 2004, the beloved crowd favorite crushed Rodney Phillips with a powerful right-hand punch in the 2nd round. On November 3, 2012, Shinsuke Yamanaka successfully defended his WBC bantamweight title, leaving former Mexican world champion Thomas Rojas out of contention. The Japanese boxer controlled the course of the match from the very beginning. And in the 7th round, Yamanaka's explosive combination ended the confrontation decisively. On December 12, 1998, former undisputed world champion James Buster Douglas returned to the ring after a devastating loss to Lou Savarese. Frustrated by his previous setback, the veteran took it out on Warren Williams, who unfortunately found himself under Douglas's right punch in the 1st round. On May 12, 2018, younger brother of the star Tyson Fury, Huey, delighted the British public with a dominant performance against tough Sam Sexton. Fury outperformed his opponent throughout the fight and knocked Sexton down twice in the 4th and 5th rounds. After the second knockdown, the fight was stopped due to a heavy right hand hit.